Hey, how you doing today? I hope you're doing well. My name's Robert and this is Pheasant Lane Farm. Couldn't ask for a better day. It's early May here in Ohio. It's time to get some seeds in the ground. We bought this property a little over a year ago, and this field up here was just tall grass, overgrown, but there was no saplings or trees or anything like that in it. And I always thought it'd be a cool area to do something special, but I just couldn't figure out what that was. Over my right shoulder, there's actually an old cinder block building. I think it's like 24 by 40 maybe. No doors on it, no windows. There's openings for them, but the doors and windows are no longer there. The roof's all collapsed. So we thought about putting a roof on it, kind of making it like a little hangout area or tractor storage. And the possibilities were pretty much endless. Now, our property goes a little over here past this, into this green area. I did spray some weed killer in here. I know a lot of people are against weed killer, but don't judge on that, please. But I wanted to do something special up here. And I got thinking, it actually came to me in a dream. Now, have you ever met someone that's so just a special person? Bubbly, energetic, just an amazing person. Well, that was my wife's secretary, Anna. More than my wife's secretary, she's actually my wife's best friend. They've worked very closely for the last 6 years. Just a fantastic young lady. Just never saw her without a smile on her face. Always wanted to give you a hug. Just a fantastic, bubbly person. She was a minister. She donated her time to kids with special needs. She volunteered. And where my wife and her work, a lot of people looked at Anna as kind of that mother figure, even though she was younger than most. Just that type of person. Well, a little over a month ago, my wife got a phone call that Anna had unexpectedly lost her life. So as you can imagine, the shock it was to our family, and I can't imagine the shock it was to my wife. I remember where I was. It was the day our forestry mulcher was here doing some work. I was across the street talking to the neighbors, and I just saw my wife walking down the driveway like I've never seen her walk before. She came over, she gave me a big hug, and she just started crying and said, "Anna's gone." Now we have a chicken named Anna, and I was pretty sure my wife wasn't crying about the chicken, and didn't ask any questions because I knew what had happened. Just unthinkable, you know, just how precious life is, and just disappeared just like that. So I had a dream that we plant wildflowers in this field, we do something special, and we make this a place where people can come and take senior pictures, wedding pictures, stuff like that. I think the big part of that was Anna was a fantastic photographer. She was getting her business up and running. She actually took some of the best pictures, or my favorite pictures, I should say, of my wife and kiddo and myself. I got hurt in October, almost lost my life. November came around, my wife said, "Hey, I'd really like to get some Christmas photo pictures done. I know you're probably not feeling up to it, but no matter how much pain I was in, I wanted to go out and get really nice Christmas photos with my wife and kiddo." Anna took those pictures and they came out absolutely amazing. So I thought, what better way to honor someone or give back to someone's memory than turn this bare piece of, I don't know what this is, half-acre field into something special. So I'm about to jump on the tractor. We're gonna till this up again. We had a very early spring, so we kind of got to work early. Then we got a bunch of rain, and then we got 5 inches of snow a couple weeks ago, or a little over a week ago. Now it's 82 today, I believe. And so what we're gonna do, we're gonna plant this field with buckwheat. We're gonna plant this field with wildflowers. We're gonna plant this field with sunflowers. The neighbor across the street is a great guy. He has an old Chevy pickup truck, kind of like a cabin chassis. I don't know if it had a flatbed on it. Really cool original paint. Some of it's patinaed, some of the doors are rusty. I want to set that truck in the middle of this field, and I want to plant buckwheat, wildflowers, everything around it. And I want to give people a place to come and take senior pictures, class photos, wedding pictures. It just kind of clicked to me. What better way to turn something so tragic about a person that your family loved into something so positive, that so many others can use. So kind of our way to giving back. We actually went yesterday and picked up a beehive. So we just kind of two birds with one stone. I was told when we bought this property that people used to stop because we have thousands of daffodils on the front of our property in early spring, and people used to come out and take their wedding photos there. So I don't know if that played into my dream. I can't explain it, but we are going to till this up again. They're expecting rain the next 3 days. Hopefully my wife can get this planted today. We'll get this cul-de-pack down, and hopefully in a few weeks we have the start to something very special in Anna's memory. All right, that was one pass with the King Cutter 6.5 foot box frame disc. This area in the middle here I try to avoid because there's quite a few large granite boulders there that are just barely breaking the surface of the ground. So I really don't want to bust that disc up. But I think we have it where it'll take some buckwheat seed and some flower seeds. They're expecting rain the next couple days. So like I said, hopefully we can get this planted sometime tonight and at least get it hit once with the cul-de-packer, and then pray that everything turns out the way I see it. So Mother Nature is not helping us. They were calling for a couple days of rain, and it was supposed to be sunny. I didn't get this planted the other night when I started this video because unfortunately rain showers popped up that weren't on the radar. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna try and get this seed down and send a prayer up, and hopefully somehow all this stuff works out. It's way too wet for me to even get the cul-de-packer from the front field back here. We got 3 days of rain coming now, actually 5 days. There's a chance. It was supposed to be sunny most this week. Now they're calling for the next 5 days to be rain. So we're gonna get this planted. We're gonna try and let Mother Nature pound this in the soil and get this taken care of. But real quick, what do you think about this project?
I love it.
And what did Anna mean to you?
Anna was my best friend for 5 years. She was my work wife. We changed the whole math department and brought it up to, you know, better technology standards, and we just, anything that we did was synergy. And she was an artist. She was studying to be a counselor. She did everything. And one of the last things she did with us was take our family photos for Christmas.
Yep. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier at the beginning of this video, and I almost started crying because those are my most favorite pictures of us as a family.
They're all through our kitchen.
Yeah, and they're all through our kitchen and our dining room. So hopefully we can do something to honor a true friend. And like I said earlier, try and make a little bit of positivity out of something that was so tragic. So, you okay?
Yeah, she was just starting her business, and she was going to do mini sessions at places with wildflowers and pumpkin patches and everywhere. And
she was actually going to do
that people can get photos.
She was actually going to do some mini sessions on our property for Christmas time. We were going to bring kiddos mini horses over here. We had done some pictures before, our Christmas pictures the year before, that she also did.
Yep.
And we put reindeer antlers and a Santa hat on each one of kiddos mini horses. So there was a lot of things that were going on, and like I said, we just want to give back to the community, people we don't know. We're going to put a sign here and let people know what this field's about. I'm going to put a donation box up. There is almost an endowed scholarship at the University of Bowling Green for her that will keep giving and giving and giving for the rest of time. Her husband has raised in just about a month just shy of $25,000 for his wife's memory. So we've donated to that, and we're going to hope to keep donating to that. So we got storms moving in. You ready to get this planted?
Let's do it.
I love you.
Love you.
All right, real quick, I guess we should probably tell you what we're planting up here. We had bought some
stuff I picked out.
Yeah, stuff she picked out. Some American Meadows seed, a couple different types of those. Do you remember what those were?
Half perennial, half annual.
Yeah,
and a lot of zinnias.
She loves zinnias, so that's what we threw in there. So we're gonna do that. Amber has on the Earthway Even Spread. That was an awesome Craigslist find last year. Facebook Marketplace find last year. We are gonna run some Cisco Company buckwheat. I had really good luck with this stuff last year. And then we're also going to add about 8 pounds of black oil sunflowers. We've actually had very good luck with those.
Stolen from my chickens.
Yep. I actually stole these from what was supposed to be her chicken snack bucket. But let's get this going. All right, so she's gonna start spreading this buckwheat. If you guys have never seen buckwheat before, pretty cool stuff. They look like little pyramids. And don't ask me how I know, but if you rip the bag open in your garage and don't know it and step on these with bare feet, yep, you really feel it. Those are very sharp. Sorry, I can't get them to focus right now. But that is buckwheat, and it's fantastic for the bees. It grows up in these beautiful white flowers. It's good for the soil. So we are planting a whole bunch of that. And while she does that, I'm going to load up the other spreader, the hand spreader, with the wildflower seed. I'm not using that spreader right now because I don't know how it would make my arm feel. I'm not even getting to that fiasco. But she said she would do that. I'm going to try and use this one to do a little bit of the hand cranking. And we don't have a whole lot of the actual wildflower seed to put down because it's so fine. And this is the rest of the wildflower mix. It's kind of weird to throw out of a spreader like this because it's all such weird size, but we will try our best. As the rain starts, go figure.
You told me I'm your anchor, I told you you're my pole. Through the wind and fire we try to hold on. We built this ship together, searching for a home. Despite the storm that hit us, we're still on board. Dancing in the moonlight, the world just stopped and stares. We got no destination, I'll take you anywhere. All the doors we've opened and all the books we've closed, words just come together, story that we never told. So far it's aching for my own. You said just keep holding on. If you're about to break, I'll always be your captain. From our failures we have grown. You said just keep holding on. If you're about to break, I'll always be your captain. I'll be your captain. I'll always be your captain.
All right, perfect timing. It's starting to rain. I'm gonna take that as good luck. What about you?
Agreed.
Agreed.
It was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah.
She loves doing this outdoor stuff more than I do, I think, sometimes.
Show one luck boots, but live and learn.
Yeah, I put on my old hunting boots because I knew this would be a little soupy. But like I said, we got to do it when we can do it. Let's just hope it all works out. This project really means a lot to us. And if it fails, there's nothing we can do about it except try it again next year. But something's telling me this is going to be all right. So probably do a part 2 of this. I might make this part 1. We'll do a part 2 in about a month or so and see how this is looking. I really wish I could have been out here and ran the Kaldi Packer, but that just wasn't in the cards. All right, everybody, take care. We'll see you on the next one.